Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, and good morning to you on this Friday the 13th. Thank you for joining us for the weekly briefing. Let me begin with the ongoing visit of Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif to the United Arab Emirates. Prime Minister arrived in Abu Dhabi yesterday for a two-day visit. He is undertaking this visit at the invitation of the President of the United Arab Emirates, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Since yesterday, the Prime Minister has held meetings with the President of the UAE, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and Prime Minister and Vice President of UAE and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. During these meetings, the leaders reviewed bilateral ties between Pakistan and the UAE and agreed to further strengthen mutually beneficial cooperation, especially in the areas of trade, investment, and energy. The two sides agreed to deepen bilateral investment cooperation, stimulate partnerships, and enable investment integration opportunities. Today, the Prime Minister is meeting Emirati entrepreneurs and investors to explore opportunities to enhance trade and investment. He returns home later today. As we celebrate 51 years of diplomatic relations, the UAE remains Pakistan's largest trading partner in the Middle East and home to more than 1.6 million Pakistanis, the second largest Pakistani expatriate community abroad. Coming to the recently concluded International Conference on Resilient Pakistan, held in Geneva on the 9th of January 2023 and co-hosted by the Government of Pakistan and the United Nations. The International Conference on Climate Resilient Pakistan brought together the international community to reaffirm solidarity with the flood-affected people of Pakistan. There was high-level representation from a large number of countries and prominent international financial development institutions. We are particularly grateful for the UN Secretary General's presence at the conference as the co-host and becoming the voice of the flood-affected people of Pakistan. At the conference, the Government of Pakistan presented its vision, plans, and priorities for the post-flood recovery, rehabilitation, and reconstruction in the form of the Resilient Recovery, Rehabilitation, and Reconstruction Framework, 4RF. Delegations reaffirmed their support for immediate relief and extended their financial support for resilient recovery, rehabilitation, and reconstruction. The conference identified the principles and action plan for Pakistan's resilient recovery, rehabilitation, and reconstruction. Bilateral and multilateral partners committed financial support of over $9.5 billion for realization of the objectives and priority areas outlined in 4RF. Excuse me, ye band kar dijiye. A number of delegations made further announcements for in-kind support. We are grateful for all our partners for the generous pledges they made at the conference. The conference has concluded and the real work begins. The Government of Pakistan will work with an international partner support group for Pakistan's resilient recovery, rehabilitation, and reconstruction to develop detailed plans for specific recovery interventions and building Pakistan's climate resilience and adaptation. Our immediate focus would be in preventing health crises, mitigating the impact of this winter and the rains in the next monsoon, and restoring livelihoods. Our long-term resilience framework envisages building resilience and Pakistan's capacity to withstand future shocks. Effective monitoring and evaluation mechanisms will ensure transparency in funding allocation and spending. During the last week, Pakistan has participated in two high-profile international events involving participation of parliamentary leaders. National Assembly Speaker Raja Parvez Ashraf attended the 26th Conference of Speakers and presiding officers of the Commonwealth, CSPOC, held in Australia from 3 to 6 January 2023. Speaker Raja Pervez Ashraf was elected to the Standing Committee of CSPOC from the Asia region. Senator Nuzhat Sadiq headed the Pakistan delegation to the 13th Asian Parliamentary Assembly meeting held in Turkey on 10th of January. The conference brings together parliamentary delegations from APA member countries and provides a forum to parliamentarians to discuss and develop common strategies for promoting peace, development, and cooperation in Asia. As an active member of APA, Pakistan will continue to make its contribution in strengthening dialogue among parliaments and people's representatives. Yesterday, at a ceremony held at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, a host country agreement was signed between Pakistan and Asian Disaster Preparedness Center, ADPC. The agreement was signed by Syed Haider Shah, Additional Secretary, United Nations, on behalf of the Government of Pakistan, and Mr. Hans Gutmann, Executive Director of ADPC. The signing ceremony was headlined by Acting Foreign Secretary Muhammad Cyrus Sajjad Qazi. Pakistan became a founding member of ADPC when it was established in 1986. ADPC has worked with Pakistan in areas of climate resilience, mitigation and adaptation, and developed projects for decarbonization. With yesterday's agreement, the organization will be able to operate its country office in Pakistan. Going forward, we hope to further strengthen our cooperation with ADPC. Pakistan has strongly condemned the terrorist attack that took place in Kabul on 11th of January. Yesterday, Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari spoke on telephone with acting Afghan Foreign Minister Amir Khan Muttaqi and extended Pakistan's deepest sympathy and condolences. Condemning the terrorist attack in the strongest possible terms, the Foreign Minister underscored that terrorism posed a common threat to both Pakistan and Afghanistan and required a collective response. He reaffirmed Pakistan's complete solidarity with the people of Afghanistan in countering the scourge of terrorism and underlined our deep commitment to work with Afghanistan towards regional peace and stability. On the upcoming engagements, Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari and Minister of State for Foreign Affairs will attend the 53rd annual meeting of World Economic Forum taking place in Davos, Switzerland from 16th to 20th January. Pakistan is a regular participant in WEF meetings. At the forum, Pakistan will present its perspective on issues of global economic importance. The Foreign Minister and Minister of State will also meet participating dignitaries, including political leaders, corporate executives, heads of international organizations, and leading media and civil society personalities. Coming to the situation in IIOJK, today I would like to brief you on the ongoing Indian attempts to perpetuate its occupation by colonizing IIOJK, including by systematically dispossessing Kashmiris of their lands. Last month, the occupying authorities introduced new lease rules, depriving the local farmers, hoteliers, and businessmen of their long-held lands lease. The local authorities have also intensified their campaign to seal or attach the properties of activists and resistance leaders. Under the amended Land Revenue Act, non-Kashmiris can purchase agricultural land for commercial and other non-agricultural purposes. The Indian Army has been given sweeping powers to take possession of agricultural land and residential areas in any part of IIOJK, after declaring them as strategic. Reportedly, over 430,000 canals of land are already under illegal possession of Indian military and paramilitary forces. These developments are yet another manifestation of India's colonial settler mindset and its designs to expand control over Kashmiri lands. which is a clear violation of the international law and obligations of the occupying power towards occupied lands. Pakistan will continue to extend unstinted moral, political, and diplomatic support to the people of Jammu and Kashmir in their quest for self-determination, in accordance with the relevant UN Security Council resolutions. I thank you.